Hello and welcome to Cities Skylines in the city of New England. We are back this weekend and we have a few things to do. Although the city is looking pretty nice over here, we do have some work to do over there, which is one of our last areas that we are going to build in the city. And it's taking a while, but we are detailing, we are making things look nice, and we're taking our time to make sure that we get this right, because it's an interesting area. It's pretty far from basically everything, and I still believe that this area needs to be low density and it looks as good as we can make it look. We have our train coming into this area, and if we look at this, I don't think I have too many people using it. As you can see, if I where is the line over here? So if I take a look at this, we do have 12 passengers only, but as we grow this area, I expect that to grow together with everything that we are doing over here. So today our goal here would be to keep detailing and keep advancing this mostly residential area throughout this area, because, well, this is what we need and this is what we're missing. Piero, hello, welcome. How are you? Ruben, hello. How can I improve my FPS rate on my PC in Cities Skylines? Well, there are a few things I guess you could do. You can reduce your graphics settings. You can select, for example, let me show you. You can come into graphics and do like I do and put everything on maximum quality, but make it lower quality and then start increasing the quality of a few things. But the ones that I would tell you make like a big difference: reflection quality and shadow quality as well, water quality, and the level of details is usually quite a big thing. If you go in the advanced mode in here, fog, disable that. That takes quite a lot of processing power. And like you can see that I've disabled ambient occlusion, global illumination, reflection is medium on mine, and what else? I think that's it. For the level of detail, I actually increased that a little bit because I want this to be, like all the detail, to be seen from a little bit further. But you can reduce that and that will greatly increase your frame rate as well. Depending on the mods you have as well, it can make a big impact. So be careful with all the mods that you're using, because they can cause like big issues for your frame rates. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. And hopefully that helps. Get a few things in here, and I want to try to get some zoning on this side and maybe over there if I can. Hey Q, hello. I'm doing really well, thank you. How about yourself? Hope you're having an awesome weekend. I hope you know how much I love this time of the week. Appreciate you. Oh, thank you very much, AQ. That's very nice of you to say. I do appreciate this time as well, and I really like it when we get to spend some time together over here. And it's not always nice when we have... Oh, I did it wrong. When we have nice people like yourself. And anarchy. Pause the game. Do it again. do the same over here. And over there, we will do this. Let's build something. And I'll remove this bit over here. Did it change anything? Oh, it did. Nice. Well done. Probably won't. Oh, no. We did like lose these as well. Not exactly what I was looking for, but let's try this again. You know what? That's okay. We can put like a small park in there and maybe some trees as always. Good winning this end. Just appreciate live in general. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much for the like you gave me. I mixed all the sentence in there. And it's great to hear that everything's going well on your side, EQ. That's what I meant to say. Really glad that that's the case. There we go. And over here, maybe just a tiny park, which no one can get into. I never get the right direction of this building. It's always pretty messy. And hello, Stat Sandwich. I do make YouTube videos as well. Although, I'll be honest, it's been a while since the last one. I have some ideas on what the next ones... I have ideas for the next 2 videos, and I will work on them, but they are not out yet. But yes, I do have a YouTube channel, and I also post Let's Play in there for another city, not this city. And I also post sometimes like news from Cities Skylines when we have like some big news in the early access. I do have access to that, and I post those as well, or some tutorials and things like that. But yeah, plenty of things, and other games as well, not just always Cities Skylines. Sometimes I post some game reviews, especially indie games, and I love support the indie community, and I think that's important, and they do have some awesome games as well, and I play some of those from time to time. Well, thank you all for all the likes, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And thank you, AQ, for pushing that forward as well. I know most of the effort in there comes from you as well, because you're always on top of these things.
We're expecting.
Try to take the sound from like fighting with my voice as well. There we go. I'm just feeling too cold today. It's been a very cold day over here, and I don't really like that. A nice day, nice and warm days, much better for me. Hickory trees over here. I think we're not gonna have that many, because just the rain, some areas it's helpful, some others just feel like doesn't fit. That's more than enough. And just getting more of the trees over here. And why not some in front of the houses as well? right over here. And, well, maybe over here. Let's take a look at the terrain here. I don't remember why we stopped in here. Yeah, I'll take a look in a second. Jenny, thank you very much for the gifts. Really appreciate you. Thank you very much. One JX only. Hello and welcome as well. The co-pilots, yes, definitely. Always helping. I love CS2. I have to show support. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for all the likes. Really appreciate you all. You're being awesome. Every single one of you. Good morning, Jenny. You're like a machine, yeah. Tapping hard. Love that. Alright, for now, I think I will leave it as is. Because I also just want to be careful and not overdo this too much. You know me. You have like a lot more trees over there. You have a lot more trees over here. Because for some reason I start doing it and then I stopped. But yeah. Just making sure that we grow a little bit, yeah, and at the same time, like, give this some love and make it more detailed. Which also makes me look at some things and think about life choice over here. Maybe this one, go all the way there. You know what? This will go over here. We don't need to do all of them, but like in some areas where we have more grass, it makes more sense to do this. And then it looks a little bit nicer. I like that. Alright, I think this is good. I was about to take a look at the terrain here, so I understand this a little bit better. Oh yeah, this was a bit like yellowy. We can bring some more trees from here into that area. That'll be okay. We'll also have some space for anything in here that we might need. That'll be all good. I forgot to do one thing though. I just noticed. Let me go in here. Let me get some grass. They should have grass underneath that. That's much better. All right, and then we go all the way here. I knew that I was missing something here. Just feeling a little bit odd. The trees on the concrete medium in there. So now it makes more sense. Very nice live. Oh, nice. I'm glad you like it. And welcome. So I'm still thinking what we could do in here that would make this look a little better. I do like the crematorium, but I still feel like, I don't know, it's not matching with the, well, with anything around it. I don't know if we do, maybe we do some detailing around it. It's also a crematorium, so maybe we go here. We find a fence. Maybe this one might be enough, just to give it something. Yeah, this is probably what I'm looking for. So if I look at this and we go, click on the wrong thing. And we go from here, a little bit further, a little bit more. There you go. Go there. And then from here we do this. Then from there we get this from all the way here. I know that some of these I'll have to manually move a little bit, but that's okay. This one as well. That one in the front is alright. So it's already starting to make this feel like there's a place for it. It's not just loosely placed in there. My PC, oh man, there's a link in my profile page and everything in there, everything in my PC is listed there. I know that I have a 4090 GPU. That's about it. And I have a Samsung monitor. So can I ask why you prefer CS2 over CS1? Of course. And I feel like it's more realistic. I like that it's not, the game doesn't look as cartoonish as the first game. I like that simulation is evolving on CS2 a lot more than it was ever able in CS1. And I like that I have more space to build in this game and gives you an idea on the size of the city over here. Kind of hard to show everything. This is the limit that I can go, but you have an idea on the size of the city right here. And I like that you have more, at least I feel like that, I have more flexibility to build things. What I think it's still missing, I think we're missing more content, but this is slowly coming. CS1 has like more than 10 years, I think 11 years now. And this game is pretty new still. But yeah, I think it's evolving. Developers are listening to the community. We're getting more and more content, fixes, everything that we've been asking, really, they've been managing to give us. So I really like that. CS1 is great, but there is so much more potential in vanilla. Do you mean CS2? There's more potential in vanilla? I think so as well, yeah. Really looking at this and thinking what we could do here. Is anything that we do, or we just do some detailing and bring these trees a little bit over in here. Actually, I want these over here. Connect this over there, and we can bring more trees in this area as well. And then there'll be a mix in this area, as we always do. We have our favorite mix of trees here. We have the birch tree, we have the London plane, linden, and hickory. Tony saying, I love CS2 because I can make my city so much more beautiful and I can make American areas. That's true. Yeah, 100%. You can certainly do that. And I think like you can build in a lot of different styles in this game and it can look unique to you, you know? It doesn't need to be like a copy of anything else and still look pretty cool. Oh, I think we need something here, don't we? Thank you very much for the gift. You are the best. Thank you, thank you. I still feel like we need more here. There you go. Now it hides that block.
Hello,
there.
Everyone.
And we're expect.
Dunya, thank you for the follow and welcome. Welcome. Oh wow, 11,000 likes. You guys are just insane. That's amazing. Everyone, big thank you. Did you find any big rocks? Unfortunately not, thank you. We just have like small silly rocks to use, and we did a bit in here, but I don't think I want you to do more. They don't look as good. Might do some small vegetation in here now, and just to make this entrance a little bit nicer. But I think that's all in this area over here. So would love if I could bring this. Here this is working correctly. Yeah, not exactly what I want there. Trying to see if I can make it closer to the shape of that side. Not that's necessary, but just to make it nicer. I think this is okay. Yeah, those rocks are underwhelming. Yes, very much so. And even call it rocks. What do we use here? It still annoys me quite a lot that this image of a yellow flower is pink. This image of a yellow flower is green, I guess, whatever that color is. This image of a pink flower is yellow. Ah, look at that. That's so funny. Let's get this in. Bring this. Maybe we put it a little bit close. What am I missing? A defense line 2. Yeah, that's the right 2 there. And then I have... Oh, it's wall to wall, that's why. Alright, and this one, and this will make it closer. Probably this is enough. A little bit closer. There we go. Oh, here we go. If I can get this right. Not too bad. And this will go under. This seems like a suburb. How many different towns? It is a suburb. Like, this is where we're building right now. And as you can see, you do have like the actual city over here. in this area. And I usually show it like that because you can see the whole city that we built before. No toll booths yet. AQ. Airports? Yes, airports. There you go. Or nice airport over here. Custom city annex. It's a custom city. Some suburbs are based in areas, or some areas that I built are based in some areas that I know, but nothing like, I'm not trying to mimic a real life city in here at all. Give me this. We'll do that on the other side before I make any other manual changes in here, because I know some, I love that. I know some fixes that I want to do here. All right, remove this, go back to this one, make it curved. A little bit more, like so. Might do the same over here. All right, and then I'll manually add a few in here, or maybe, in fact, instead of doing, just trying to think if anything else would fit in there as well. I don't think so. Bit of an odd gap in here. I might do this just to create a sense of continuity in there. Like so, and there. Tourist spots. We do have a few. Let me just finish putting these bushes in here and I'll show you. We might have more tourist traps than tourist spots, but you know, that's something else. So if you go across here, like we will go over here. We do have this watchtower over there, some space for camping. This is a pretty nice area near the mountains. This area over here at the university have this nice park and the Ferris wheel over there with like several parks and areas for people to enjoy. Now across the river we have this whole area over here. It's basically like bowling alley, esports and library and everything you can think of, like a National Art Gallery, bottle cap office, brand and lifestyle center, Cine Vista, so movies, strip mine office, not really a touristic place, but you know. We do have our airports over here and the stadium over there near our city tower, where everyone can see basically the whole city from there. In terms of Turismo. These are the main ones. We have this area that's quite mixed and between residential and commercial, which is quite busy as well. So I usually like this area. And then some more parks around this over here, and the transition to what we call Old Town in there. Some people don't like that this building is close to the highway, but I don't mind that at all. What's it called? Notre Dame. But yeah, those are, I think, the main tourism spots in here. Also have this area here that's just a little bit of residential. And what's going on here? Let's grow different types of houses in there if they can survive. Now I'm lost. Back here. Alright. Do you regularly use road hierarchy? I do. So basically, what I've done in this place, you have the highway. Highway is feeding into an avenue that basically cross, like, I hover, you see that cross the whole area in here. And from this avenue, we have these roads over here. And these roads connect to the alleys where we are building the house. Few exceptions, some alleys connecting there, so you don't have like just one place to get into that area. But yeah, usually
Hello,
it works well.
Welcome to Cloud Lounge FM with me, Cantina Forrester.
And
To talk about today,
a statue.
dive into
Let's take a look.
And we're expecting.
I miss if you answered toll booths. Yes, I did. We don't have any, unfortunately. I used to play this game a lot. Now I have come back to vanilla and struggle with budget deficits. Usually, it's because you are adding too many service buildings too early in the game. So that's usually what happens. Oh, is it really the only statue that we have? I don't want to put this in here because it's huge. Yeah, I think we don't. Although, don't we have? Hold on. I'm sure we have something somewhere in here. I don't think it was a residential prop. Maybe it was around here. Yeah, we have sculptures, but we've already used that. Yeah, you can see it over there, and it's pretty small as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a statue. Sorry. Yeah, it's usually early game, and it's early game. Build slow. Don't build city services as soon as they are available. Try to first have the money, and then you build them only when your city is not bringing enough money anymore. So, not enough money, sorry. When there's no demand. So when you see that you don't have demand, then you build one city service. One, not all, one city service. Let's say you have available healthcare, education, and fire rescue. Just do healthcare, just do one. And wait until you get in that situation again. And then you build one fire rescue. And then you wait until you don't have demand again. And then one education. And just do that. Don't do like a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Man, what's happening? A lot of cities have buildings all at the same time or in several areas of your city because they will just drain your money initially. So yeah, I think that's potentially the biggest tip that I can give you. Something else that I can do as well, build some, if possible, specialized industry. They usually bring a lot of money. It's quite good to have them the early game. Even if you remove them later, it gives you some good income at the start. All right. I think this is more than enough. I want you to overdo this because I want people that are driving over here to basically have more visibility. And this way they can see other cars driving through here. Although this bush is like a pretty tall. All right, it's saying that we have a lot of open jobs. Let's take a look. We do, nice. I guess we can build a little bit more in here and bring more people. Let me remove this to make this easier on our eyes. Not all of that, sorry. You have to rebuild. I think these ones could be that size, that's okay. Let me go back in this and make some smaller buildings over here. One is good, this one can go over there. And over here, another situation. And look at that. I like how these houses are looking in here. I think they are very good fit for this area. And adding the trees in the middle is helping. I don't know, it's making it look like alive in a way. I quite like it. Those trees help the rock look better. Yes, I think so. Why is it beeping you sometimes? Is it beeping me? Oh. TikTok released a new automatic feature that it blocks certain words when I say it to avoid blocking my live, or I don't know, like it's so weird. How can I disable that? That's a good reminder. It's just like one of those things that you really don't want. Yeah, it's called auto bleep. Sensor flagged words in real time, ensuring a safer viewing experience and adherence to community guidelines. Auto bleep is on, and I can't switch that off during the live. Great, thank you very much. You hear me beeping. I don't know which words I would be saying that could be bad. Maybe if I say something like the tree ended its life cycle, like using the correct word to describe that might be a problem. I don't know. It's just a bit weird, I'll be honest. plenty of space for trees in here. Before I do any trees, let me just see if we can try and get like some extra space here. Let's pause the game. Yes, we can. Oh, why did we lose the whole house? I just changed a little bit. All right. You can go. Brad, thank you for the follow and welcome. My radio station still keeps broadcasting you was best mayor, by the way. Nice. Love it. Thank you. Keep pushing. Thank you. How is the health of this particular community? Very good, actually. Nobody can block our favorite mayor, yes. You don't need to worry about beeping. Yeah, I don't think so. It's usually pretty family friendly. Just after you did it, what I did. I don't know what I did. What did I do? Back to this while we try to stop being on the sensor side of things. Maybe a little bit. Why it is all that one is okay. But what happened here? Let me fix this one. This one's okay. But yeah, plenty of space in here. We definitely need to build there. We decided that everything is just for this side only. Nope. Definitely isn't. I'll try to do this over here. Oh, this will mess that up, but I am gonna deal with this. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Now I need to fix that side. No, I didn't turn it off, AQ. It's still on. I can turn it off during the live. I need to stop the live and then turn it off. TikTok doesn't let me. You're dangerous.
Hello, fellow listeners.
This is better.
This is your host.
A crane for a ranch house, yes. Like, look at the footprint of this house, and they need like a huge crane like that. Or even this one would be even smaller, like it probably will look like this one. But you know, if they build faster, then that's alright. We'll let them use it if it makes them happy. I want something here before I put down some trees there. And alright. What do I add in here? Can I fit? No, that's too much. Try this one. Let's see. People can do some exercise, but what I would do, instead of this looking like it does right now, it knows what I want to do. Good. And then we make this whole area a little bit nicer. Like all the way here. and there. Right, and then we can use trees to make it even better. That's it, don't need more in there. I'll try and figure out the words. Oscar, hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty well. Welcome. Good to see you. What's happening on your side of the world? Let's grab this all here. I wonder if we should, I think I will, but set up like a buzz line throughout this area just to make it ready for everything here to grow. I think that might be nice to have here. Let's go back there. A bit more over here. I'll probably move my camera and I'll see like several gaps that I need even more trees, but like this one. Add some in the gaps over here. Change the angle a little bit so we have a better view on what's happening. We still need to do the equally ones. Let's get them in there. It's probably we're pretty close to call it a day in this area and take a look at the bus maybe. One over there, maybe over here. Yeah, I think this is enough. Just otherwise I'll be here like adding trees forever. If you know me, you'll know that when I say just one more tree, like I just did, it's 3 hours later, I'm adding trees. All right, get out of that menu. Where's the location and other facilities? In this area, we have then over here. So you can see that we have a small elementary school, we have a firehouse, small police station, medical clinic, crematorium over there. We have more buildings, I believe. Oh, here was post office in there. And here we have like the commercial buildings as well. But yeah, I'm thinking that we might be only this for this whole area because it's low density. We don't need a lot more. If we do, we'll do something on the other side or maybe in this area over here. But no pressure to get there. We look at this. We'll have more buildings. This area is all good and we can build there. And for this, give this. Oh, we have a signature building. Real estate agent mansion. Oh, interesting. Charming, has potential and originally below market value, aka the perfect holiday home of a successful real estate agent. Residents in the vicinity can just feel their well-being increased. Alright, yes. That's a little bit odd. Let's see how the house looks like and we may change that. Let's see that building. Because we might be able to get this in here somewhere. I'm thinking really here, and we go, oops, wrong menu. Just go here. And we do this. Sorted, yes. I like this house, it looks cool. Very nice. Okay, while they do this, commercial access, yeah, commercial over there. Map name, that's called Tesorino, T-E-S-O-R-I-N-O. And hello, Sultan, welcome. Sultan saying, hi, amazing vids and live stream. Can you recommend a way where I can do road hierarchy? I have been struggling with maintaining traffic in and out of my city. Sure, I will go to some other area to show you that a little bit better. Maybe over here. First, you need to learn that you need a lot of entrance and exits for your highways. So you see that I have one here, I have one there, and if we continue going, we have another one here, another one here, another one here, and we have another connection to another highway with an exit over here. So as you can see, like as you go, another one here, that's quite a lot, and they're not so far away from each other. And it's important that you do that so traffic can spread across your city without relying on just one entrance. For example, I don't need cars getting here, so if they are going there, they can keep going on the highway and get on this exit right here to get in that area. Same thing if they're going here, there's an exit over here or over there, depending on where they're coming. That's helpful. Now, when you get in, there was a bit of traffic in there. There's a car that stopped in here for some reason. Yeah, it was just doing silly stuff. They'll start moving soon. But when you get in, let me show you on a better place. This is a very quiet area of the city. Here is good. So I have the ramp. It goes on an avenue, and this avenue keeps going, right? So you can see that I don't have any four-way interchange here, basically anywhere on this main road other than here, which is very far away from there. And I try to keep this always a T-junction in there everywhere in the city, like here, there, 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 there. That's like times where you have traffic, something is happening, there is a car crash or it's rush hour and you get a bit of traffic like we are getting here right now, but it goes away pretty quickly. But you do that, and then you get your highway into an avenue, and then your avenue can go into other avenues or normal roads like this one, or I think there was another avenue. This is a normal road. Yeah, another car crashed there. But this will just having the T junction and this feeding into a main avenue, it's gonna help you quite a lot. Make sure that you have like these junctions very spaced out as well. You don't want them too close together. I do have examples of doing them too close together, and it's usually challenging area in the city. This was one that was having like a lot of problems. I fixed it by creating some other routes that were better for the cars, but this is helpful. Actually, this is not helpful, having them together, sorry. And what else? Oh, four-way interchange. This is one that I have, although I don't know what's going on with traffic in here. Feels like it's getting stuck here for way too long, so no traffic lights. Let them go.
Here's Cantina Forrester, and you are listening to.
Sorry, let me move the
We're
radio heads in here. So in here, when I have a four-way interchange, what I've done was creating like slip lanes, so they don't need to come in here, wait on the traffic light to turn left. They only come here to turn right or go straight. And if they're going left, as you can see, they're all using the slip lane. This makes this goes a lot faster. I do have four-way interchange though, especially, sorry for the brightness there, especially in areas like this, which is pretty hard for me to show you. Even here, I don't have like that many. Where are they? As you can see, I try to avoid that quite a lot. I promise, I do have them in some place. Oh, I know. Sorry, over here. In here. I do have the four-way interchange here, but the difference in there is that I have offices in this area and residential in here, and they're usually not busy, so it's pretty easy to do things like that. But yeah, hopefully this gives you some ideas on what you could do. If you have any specific question, just let me know. Back on TikTok, zoom out. Let's zoom out. This is the city, the main area of the city. This cloud is getting on my nerves. And this is where we're building now, which is basically here. You can see the city at the back here. And starting for the follow, Helsinki Builder, welcome, and thank you very much for the gifts. You're always very, very nice. Appreciate that. Sultanao is saying it's just crazy. How can you maintain this level of traffic with that many citizens? Thank you a lot. No worries. Yeah, it's just like what I usually say is build slowly, because it helps you see where you have problems and fix things before they become an issue as well. So it's usually a nice practice. And usually there are traffic jams. Yes, sometimes we do. Especially, there are two areas where I usually have traffic. This area over here, because this is a big area for the industry, even though they have others, they love this road for some reason. And this little bit in here, because this is too short of a connection alongside with this one. And this is what I usually say, try to avoid. This is too close. This creates the traffic. But it's been manageable. It doesn't get like too further back from this point here. So it's okay. Let me go back. Root is a bad word. Yes, I don't know. Is it? Will that bleep me on TikTok? Let me make this look a little bit better. Which usually means trees. Over here, might need to do some in the middle there, but I'll get you that later. I should get some better coverage in this area. Then we use our London planes. Fill some of the odd gaps as well, so it looks better from far. Bit over here, bit over here. Then some lindens. And one there in the front. And that might be it. Apart from a few gaps. Right, and then just this bit over here. If I can put an oak tree in these gaps that are larger, that's usually better because they fill things up quite quickly. And then over there, which do I think is the best, CS1 or CS2? That's a very good question. I do prefer CS2 at the moment. It's been quite enjoyable and a really nice game to spend like some nice and quite a nice time playing something. I like how things end up looking. I like the freedom to build certain things in the ways that I want to build them, and I feel like the game is improving quite a lot. Even if you look at the latest, what's it called? Let me take a look. I forgot the name. City Corner that they release. There is so much good things coming shortly on the next update, and I quite like it. I feel like this game is evolving, this game is getting better and better. I like how the game looks, I like the realism in the games. Like, look at this, it's looking very, very good. I really like it. And yeah, and I think that is just more and more and getting better and better. CS1, I still like it. Don't get me wrong, I feel like it's still a very good game, but not since I started, because I went back to CS1 for a while to build with City of Friends, but sorry, Cities Skylines 6, not City of Friends. But since then, I've been just playing CS2, and I've been enjoying it, really, really enjoying it. Best game ever. Nice city. Thank you, Reese's. Appreciate that. And thank you for joining as well. Hello, Michaelas. You want to see the city? Everyone wants to see the city. This is basically the whole city in here. Giving you some time before moving the camera, because I know that sometimes when you're watching, moving the camera fast can be quite hard to see. But yeah, this is basically the whole city. You're totally right. Thank you, Hamdim. I appreciate that. Yeah, and this is the area that we're building now. Good progress. I'm tracking my progress by looking at the train utilization. Like you can see, that's starting to have some utilization, which is good, but it's still 12 overall, so no change there. But yes, I was talking about the buses. Let's do a bus line in here to make sure that we don't forget it. Also, maybe I would change my mind. Oh man, I was thinking about if we would do a trend in here, but if we do, we'll probably have to change how this all works, because I want the connection here. I think a bus line will be okay. If everyone's okay with that, we'll do a bus line here. Hello 23HW, how are you? How's the import export? Let's take a look. It's not here. It's here. So we're good on oil. That's good. Just for the raw materials. That's usually the one we have the most, and everything else is just less. Processed goods, as always, we do a lot better. Almost exporting everything apart from metal, mineral, chemical, plastic, electronic, and some timber. Now for software, we are also interesting. We're still buying external. That's funny because we have so much offices, like we have so many buildings that support office in the city. I don't know why we are importing that much. Yeah, well, I guess it is what it is. Maybe we don't have enough electronics. I think we do. Yeah, we were importing quite a lot as well, but it's okay. Anyway,
Great music all day.
still making money.
You're listening to Cloud Lounge FM, and I'm your host, Cantina Forrester. I
Back
hope
to
you're
buses.
We're live. This just in. We're expecting unseasonable.
And stop ads. Let me drink some water as well. Oh, this is huge. And definitely not what I want for this area. Buses will come here. I might take them this side. They could do a bit of a loop and stop here, and then they get out. Yeah, I think that would work. So bus stop in there. Then they get from here, maybe something near the city services in there. Might be a good idea. Oh, give me 1 second. Oh, almost choked. Yeah, 1 stop there. Probably another one down here somewhere. Don't think we need them too close together, but not too far apart as well. And then we'll keep going. Probably somewhere around here would be enough. And then maybe this area would be good. And then we'll keep going. Oh, you know what? Let's go here. This will be an area that I think will be a little bit busier. So I might do a few more buses in this area. Will I? Maybe not. Maybe this is enough. Just need to find a way for them to come back, but we'll figure out. So here we start there. Here. Yeah, I need a way for buses to turn around here. This is not gonna work if I leave it like that. Go here, there, and we complete the cycle. Also pause the game because it will create I think I've done it. The colors there is just terrible. What we call this area again? Arch Peak. So that'll be called Arch Peak Support. And this will be our standard red. And this will also be electric buses. And I need a way for them to turn around here. Let me see. What can we do there? The stops are here. We have plenty of space there. So maybe we bring a road all the way over here. I think so. And this will go, maybe we stop around here. Yeah. Hopefully, yes, now that's fixed and they have a way to turn around. Good. Atomy Pavel, this is the city. This is our nice city. And thank you for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. Could go down freeway. To go back, you mean? I'm thinking. I think with one line. Yeah, with one line, we get them going that way and back. So that takes everyone. Otherwise, what I'm thinking, if you go down here and back directly through the highway, if you are here, you have to go all the way there to get there, unless I have two lines, and then this way I just have one line. Everyone coming from here to there can live here, and everyone coming from here to there can jump on in here. Does my reasoning make sense? I hope it does. It does for me, at least. All right, we have that bus going around there. I'm pretty sure no one will be using it yet, but until the buses get here. Oh, we actually have people waiting already. Nice. We have maybe too many vehicles. Oh, it should be free. Sorry, people. 0 passengers at the moment, but we have 1, 3, 7. Yeah, just waiting for the buses. All right. I feel like we need to finish these bits here. And let's see how we do this. Not this. And then for the rest, I will do this. It's okay. That's okay. This one, I'll try something different there. Remove that. So we're not building that side. Before I make a mistake, let's go there and say no building that side. Thank you. I could think about that corner there, so I'll keep it for now. Yeah, let's look at this area only. That's where we're building. That's where we need to make it work. The small blocks help with different civilians, poor or wealthier. Yes, it's depending on the size of the lots, it's cheaper. And people usually complain about the size of homes, like hopefully you can see over here. Small homes gives a negative buff to the city. But yeah, it helps, especially with happiness, I believe. But you do get, like this situation, you have some poor people living in here. As they get more money and they level up their houses, you get people with more money. Although in this area, it's quite modest and poor, which is interesting. I don't know if you can see any average wealth, comfortable. So yeah, it gives then a lot of like houses for people that are not so wealthy. But you have a bit of a mix. You have like wealthy, you have like poor, wealthy, but in general, it should be cheaper. Nice city. Thank you, Hebat. Thank you very much. I'm so happy with how much we've done in this city so far. Came like a long way. Give me this. Oh, gave me the wrong connection there. No, I don't want more. I wanted to get something from this side, but it's not like willing. Nope. All right, remove this one. Let me get what I can in here then. I will remove this. Do a quick build there. Then we remove this and this. And then we remove this and this. Yeah, unfortunately, there is nothing here, but we could get a small park for that. Just something tiny. Like this one. And we do this.
Hi there. You're listening to Cloud Lounge FM.
Okay, I think that's good. What about this area?
I'm coming at you from Cloud Lounge FM studio, 25 stores up in the
Maybe just
Golden
here.
Gate building. This morning, when I was in the elevator on my
Capybara, thank you very much.
sunny plate.
I'm glad you enjoy.
Skyscraper comes from the combination of the word sky.
This just
In local cover.
warm temperatures.
Let's bring something there. Oh, why it broke everything? No! Come on, game. Do it like this. All right. Gave me that. Gave me this. I'll do this. And what about this one? We changed like every single building here. I think that's better now. All right. Let's do some detailing in this area. This is our first major block in here. I like that. And is a city of 460,000 big in CS2. Yeah, you can, yes, I think so. Some maps like the one we have, if we build like we are at the moment, we like just at 304,000. There's a lot of low density areas in here. But it's a nice sized city. Oh, we are 304 now. Nice. Didn't see we were past 300. And thank you for all the likes as well. Really, really appreciate you all being very kind today. Not just today, but you know what I mean. Very good. And over here, yeah, let's fill some of the gaps, especially where we have these hills at the back of the house here. It's good to have some green buffer in there. A little bit more over here. Let's go with 4 linden trees. And over here. And then move for the camera so we can see things from another angle and make sure that we can fill the gaps. Some people are very good at building just at one angle and things like look pretty cool. But I do need to move the camera around from time to time so I can see where are these gaps and get it sorted. Otherwise, I don't get it. Like, good on them to do it, but it's not me. I do need to move things around. You know, like this gap here. I wouldn't see this one. Just want to get things a little bit more filled out in here. And looking more busy and greener, which means nicer in my vocabulary. All right, I think this might do it. At least here. Now, for this bit here, this is a big hill. So just to show you if I haven't seen it. So I don't want to really build anything here. We might build something there, like a small corner shop around here. Maybe a couple. But yeah, I want to make sure that this has some vegetation in there. And to do that, we will select this option. I will also make it stronger, make it smaller. And now we will hold Control and select all the trees we want. We have some of these over here as well, some of the pines. So I'll bring this in. I won't overdo as well over here because I just want to make sure this connects. Not disconnect, but these areas connect together. And I'll also get some hickories. Just pop them around. Just so it makes more sense as we use them everywhere. You have some space here for some other buildings, residential. I think that'll be residential. Let me do it. Lars, thank you for the follow and welcome. Let's go with this one. And this one. And what I can do at the back here is just bring this a little bit closer to the houses in here. And the roads. So it feels more like it was here for a long time, not just an afterthought. I feel like I need one more tree here. There we go. Right. And now it connects a lot better. Oh, I like it. Starting to come together. Why are you complaining? No wonder, not enough work. Not enough customers, not work. What do you sell? Recreation, really? Here? Yeah, I wonder why you're struggling. Let's see our buses. Line. Here. We have, well, was 8, now it's 4 passengers. That's all right. Still very early in the day for this to be busy. We got more than double the train passengers though, so that is nice. Showing that this area is indeed growing. We have a little tiny bit in here. Can I get this there? I can. This one over here. And we have this area all sorted in terms of building. Just want to make sure I could build something tiny in here. Let's see. Oh, I removed zoning because I didn't want to build. All right, I'll leave it. Don't overdo and overthink. Right. Just trying to get like a nice view of everything here, so I can pop this up and find some of those spots that I keep talking about. Hello, Creativity Store Malaysia. This is CS2, and welcome. How are you doing? It is nice and spread out across all these areas. I think I haven't done many of those yet, so let's get it in. Thanks, AQ. And then I believe, oh, just the hickory. Yes, this is the one missing. In here. All right. I do want to do something in here, which is basically bring this. This will make it a little bit nicer. And now closer, we can see some of the gaps that we need to fill. All right. And I think this tiny area here should be done as well and integrated in everything else. Very good. Now, do you use any graphic mods? Yes, I do. You can see down here I have Lumina, and up here I have Time and Weather Anarchy. So basically those two. Change the radio a little bit.
From 25 stores.
Maybe have this move beat and this move vibes. I don't know, don't remember what's the difference. Maybe this one. Let's see. Okay, I'm a little bit hesitant in putting more commercial in there because it's already like a struggle for some of those. Maybe we can get some offices in here instead. A small area. I think this will make everything feel a little bit more integrated. W, thank you very much. Appreciate your kind words. Well, we have parking, we have our... Yeah, what we do in here. I think I'll do a bit of a custom park there, maybe? That's right. It doesn't even need to be that custom. Could bring this out here. Just want to, yeah, there we go. Just want to remove the concrete area around it. In the middle, it can still look like that. I think what we could also do is extend this to the front. And then we come in here, add one there. That is a beam over there, so that's okay. You know what? This will be like this. I know that's a bit too close, but it's okay. Something smaller, thank you. There we go. Now we have that corner connecting everything. Is something like that at the back there. Yeah, I think that's enough. Maybe that's too large. And one more over here. This area will be a little bit more interesting and hard to do. What if this is too large? Get this here. No, without removing that building. So okay, go back. What could I have in here? You have map texture replacer? No, I don't. I want to know what's this grass texture. This is vanilla grass. No mods for that. You, hello, welcome. Sod, thank you for the follow. While I'm talking to you all, I'm thinking about what to put in this place. We could have like just another office building in there. Do you have any signature building that would make sense in here and wouldn't look like ridiculously out of place? It needs to be like small enough to fit. This might fit. That's okay, we can make it work. Having a petrol station here, especially considering the service we have in the area, is actually not a bad idea. I want to add some grass in here though. Yeah, I think that one would be good. There we go. Now it looks a much nicer corner in there. Although I'm looking at these, what's it called? Parking spots. That's what it's called. And we definitely need to make them connecting with the road like this. All right, now the last thing we do, we add our pretty nice trees. Does it even need much in here? I think that's it. Pretty easy corner here and pretty nice looking as well. I like it. I really like it. What's that called? They beep it. The UK small petrol station? Are they beeping petrol? They beeping PETROL on TikTok? And this one is just a normal office building from the USA Southwest pack. But yeah, this one is the signature building that we've added in there. All right, look at this, and where is the tree? I need a tree here, and another one probably there. Look at that. Feels like I'm missing some in here as well. I need to stop looking at trees. Okay, we still have this gap over here. I have no idea what is going there yet. We don't have any high schools in here. Might be something we can try. I have something small though. I want something like with a small blueprint. I don't need a lot of people, although we do have the demand for that. That's too large. This is potentially the one that would fit the best in here. With that at the back, like here. Bring this road in there. Too large. It's good, but I don't think it fits in this area. could easily get it there though. I think this is the one. The size of the building and the height of the building is much better. GPU is what makes S2. It's a balance between CPU and GPU. For you to have an idea, my CPU is currently at 93% and my GPU is at 66%. So this game uses a lot more CPU for all the simulation and the GPU just for the looks. So the larger the city, the more CPU power you need for the simulation. So I believe it's more important for you to have the CPU rather than the GPU. Where can I fit this in here? Let me stop this first. I think if you bring a road from here, I could connect it there. All right, sounds good. Maybe we keep using an alley in here. And maybe do the same over there, so we give like a 9th to that road. Go back to this and we place it over here. And now we have a compact urban school for teenagers. We can upgrade this. So this gives them a pool and basketball court and improve their health. This gives them more capacity. Do that. Not now.
We're live. More local news. We're expecting.
So, okay, we have this in here, and now we have space for more buildings there and there if we want to. In terms of services, I don't really think we need anything else. Everything we need is already here. We have mail. Even though I still could make good use of this. There you go, make people happy. And we have internet connection, it's already there. We have police in here. If you look at this place, we have healthcare, we have a fire department, garbage management we don't have here, but I don't think we need. Then police, yes. We don't have any administration building. Is there any community center that we could add in here that's small enough? And Ricarduna, thank you for the follow and welcome. This is a community kindergarten. Which does this? Almost. I don't know if I can make it work because this is just. Oh, this way. No, it doesn't. Too big, too big, too big. Nope. Nope. I think if we want something, this is the one. I'll try to make it work. Let's try. It's already like bang on the road there, but let's try this a little bit. I'll look at here and say right there. Ah, you know what? I will get that. It's outside of the road there, and we can try. Oh, what's that called? We don't have safety cones. Yes. All right. Maybe instead of doing this, here, let's do parallel. We'll do oh, it's because it's an asset. It won't show me. All right, where's that? Give that. So curved. And let's try to get this right. It's very clear that there is a wall in there, so people should be safe like this. And on top of that, we do our shenanigans in here. Trying to connect this in a nice way here. Not a line. What's the line? Okay, this is starting to look like I wanted. And if you said full of trees, you're right. There you go. Okay, now it works. And it gives us some community welfare coverage. That's what it gives. Good. All right. We have some poor wealth in this area, so this would be helpful for them. Now we still have a little bit more space in there, and let's try to get that sorted. Let's see. I'm thinking more of the offices in here would be all right. We really don't need anything else. Maybe a park, slightly larger park in this area. It won't. Yeah, I think that wouldn't be too bad. Can have this one. Not that. Definitely not that. The sizes of these parks are a challenge. This could go there as well, but I think that this one, yeah, this one's nicer. And I can potentially add this here or here. Okay, I know what I'll do. Let's remove this. I Do I keep the fence there? I think I'll keep the fence. That's alright. What I want you to do is basically extend this a little bit. This all feels like it's a part of that park. Then this goes on the ground here. All right, that's good. Now, could have this here. I don't see a reason why not. And then this becomes our green area. And it feels also more connected, which I quite like. I get something here. I can try. There we go. All right. And now this is now complete. How good is that? I hope you like it. I don't think we'll build anything over here. So let's go back to this. And do a bit more of that. And now we just do some manually in here so we don't put like anything over the highway. Like these three over here. That's pretty nice. And let's move these three. Done. All right, now it feels better. Because like there was very empty space in there looking pretty ugly. At least I think so. But yeah, now it's better. And I like that during that time, like our population has grown quite a lot as well. In terms of more buildings, so we're not building over here. We do have a bit of space there, but this area will be probably next. Yeah, that's a pretty nice area to build. Bit of depression. Very slight hill over here. I won't flat everything. I think we can keep it the way it is. I just might do that's maybe if I
This is DJ Peter Cooper, and you're listening to Smooth Vibes FM.
object height. There we go. That's what I wanted.
We're live.
Was looking a little bit weird at that spot, so I think that looks better. All right. And then for roads, wanna guess that this will mess this all up. Maybe we start from here because we do have plenty of areas where this makes sense. Also, we have this bit over here, which might be a nicer place to start. No connections to the main road there. We could, okay, I do have ideas here. Bring this one over here. What I want a pathway connecting over there, so we have like the bus stop. That'd be nice. Let's bring this all connecting in here. Kind of loosely following the train because there's no really like big hills or anything like here, like that in here. So it doesn't really have much that we can chase in that area. And try to cut a few spots so we get like smaller blocks. Bring this one over here, maybe bring another road over there. Don't know if I bring another one in here. I think I'll keep it. And we have this area. I'd rather have zoning on this road rather than that one. Is that a mode where you have infinite money or can buy anything without spending? Yes, that is. That's called a sandbox mode, and that's available. Connected there. I don't mind that. Yeah, this is better. Now, what I want you to do, a bit of a rethinking on where the roads go. Like this. I want those to be the main ones. I think this is the same situation. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's better. Might even try this. Okay, in terms of zoning, I think, yes, this makes a little bit more sense now. And this is how we build this area over here. Oh, I like that. Take a quick look at our buses. Where are our buses? Let's look at this. Only 3 passengers at the moment. Few people just waiting here and there as well. Not a big deal yet. For the train station, this provides small shop and cafe. Yes. Increased comfort level. Yes, because we want people using the train. But yeah, we do have this line, which is bringing 17 passengers. Still low number, but considering the size of this town, yet that is more than expected. Oh, how do you like that? I think like it's pretty nice. I'm really enjoying building this new suburb over here. How are you calling it? Archpeak. And it's looking good. I like the details, I like the hills and the houses we selected to use in this area. I don't like the truck driving over there, but it's all right. We have our trains, we have our buses, our services, all in here. And I think this is pretty nice and secluded when you look at the size of the whole thing, which I quite like. So I hope you enjoy it as well. Can we have a ferry stop yet? We have ferry stops, and hopefully you can see over there one of our ferries. Yeah, there we go. Going through this area. We could potentially have, yes, one over here, another one at that little bit that we built the other day there, and then connecting back to the main city. That's possible. That might take the passengers from the trains though, because the train is the fastest connection to there now. But we can do that. Not a problem. Carla, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, for everyone, I think that's where we stop for today. It's been quite a really nice build. We've got more people in the city. We've got everything in this little pocket connected now, which I really like how it's looking, and we are providing everything that they need just there, which is fantastic. Next weekend, 6 p.m. 4 p.m. Australia Eastern Standard Time, I'll be back with another live and building the rest of this area. We're going slow in here because we are doing a lot of detailing and making sure that things are fitting and looking as they should. And I'm enjoying the process. I hope you are as well. And hopefully we are learning some nice skills here for later in the next city. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, for participating, asking questions, liking, subscribing, everything that you do, sending all the gifts. I really, really, really appreciate you all. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.